folks, I'm in Burton with another episode of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and it is time for us to explore the prehistoric ruins. So let's see what's down here then. Stun seed. If only it was a revive seed. No. Oh god damn it, no, please. Just die, please. Oh god, as if Hariyama wasn't bad enough to deal with him. Hey! Wonder if we still have the emeralds that we picked up from the thing. Do we still have the emeralds that we picked up from the thing? Ah, we don't even have we don't have them, no. It means we don't have barrage anymore. That sucks. Barrage would be so useful. Oh, Hitmonchan. Please say this is barrage, please. Yes! First time we pick up in this barrage. Love it. Good night. Okay, come on, stairs. Whoa. God damn you, Iron Fist. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go all the way to the other end of this place. Die, please. Thank you. Also, I just fall asleep right there in the middle of the goddamn floor. Where did I go? Damn it. I'm not even sure how many floors are in here. For all we know, I could be dealing with like 15 floors or something, knowing my luck. Are you serious? Get lost, you piece of shit. I'm just gonna put in your ass. Gonna get out of here. Don't know why you'd use brine, but okay. Yeah, the stairs. Finally. B4F. Come on, hit. Okay, so one of those stars has an elixir. And we found out which one. Right away. Oh good God, what is with all you lot? Can you please leave me be? Yeah, so this is where these guys will turn to stone. Those poor guys. Oh wow, Buizo. Titani and Bono be. So this is where beheeyem. That's right, we turned them to stone, but now is no time for grief. The tree of life still lies ahead. We have to move on. I wonder how mobile is doing in the Voidlands at the moment. It'd be nice if they could have shown that in that little area then. It really would have been pretty cool to have seen like how Mobile is doing, like where she's still with the 3 legendary Pokemon in Terravike and Suicune, or say she's maybe like gone a separate way to just like get away from them for a bit. What's that? Advantage card. No, I think we'll be fine. beheeyem, why are you not attacking you little... Okay, again, do I have Barrage? Yes. Why is it not activating then? And there we go. Thank you. Just going into a circle, you little... Come on. Yeah, there we go, because I see the stairs there. Come on, just die. At least the PP leech didn't work, so we got that in our favour. Power booster. Yeah, sure, whatever. These were just power boost decks. Not anything else that we may have needed. Don't even try it, fatty. Go on, get out of here. Swap with the plain seed. Hopefully the super criticals stack up for if you've got more than one in an number. Okay, I'm not having 3. So that's just ridiculous. There we go. Looks like we've come pretty far in. We still haven't reached the Tree of Life. No, but we're nearly there. If we can just make it through this area. There, I can see the way. Come with me. And by the looks of it, just in the nick of time, because this is 13 minutes long so far. This place is big, alright, but where is the Tree of Life? I don't see anything like a tree. Is it really here? No, this is odd. It should be right here. That's what I'd heard. Well, they are big ruins. Let's keep going a bit further. Maybe it's further in. Oh, beheeyem, what's the matter? Really, that's it. No way! You know what, beheeyem? I may not have trusted you much, but I did believe in you a little bit. I thought you might be telling us the truth about Simon's memory and all. But the whole time you've just been leading us on. Is that it? What could you hope to gain? Gain? Nothing at all. What? But this place is a trap, isn't it? That's right, a perfect trap for you two. And for me too. What? I don't care if you believe me or not. But the one who told me that the Tree of Life was here was Nuzleaf. It was after I'd broken free of Dark Matter's control. He must have already realized it, that I would betray them sooner or later. And that's why he lied, telling me that the Tree of Life was here. You can't mean... I do thank you for explaining it all for me. It's just like you reckon, beheeyem. There ain't no Tree of Life here. You rotten, filthy traitor. Kate, Simon, I sure never did believe that you two would figure a way out of being turned to stone. I don't know how you wrangled it, but I think I'll just send y'all back to the Voidlands right now. You sure had us fooled, huh? Simon, and me, and everyone in the whole village. Why do it? You wanna know why, eh? You serious, kid? You mean you ain't heard it from that beheeyem right there beside you? Well, we did ask, but all he would tell us is that it has something to do with Simon's memories. I'll say I haven't heard it all. I just went and figured you'd know the whole sorry tale by now. So that's it, huh? Didn't want to admit to what you'd done? Sure enough, no one in his right mind would. Then you just let me do the talking. The only reason Simon here ain't had no memory all this time is because that beheeyem right there went and erased it all. Simon, you still knew who you were when you first came along to this here world. Before you lost your memories, you even tried battling me and my pals here. While we were fighting though, you got hit with a dose of all beheeyem's psychic power, and plumb forgot who you were. And so that's when we hatched our little plan. That's when we decided to trick Simon. But why? It was all to get our hands on that luminous water, of course. No one but a human could break the barrier on that spring. That's the way them ancient Pokemon had set it up to be. And Simon here, well, Simon was summoned here by the spirit of an ancient Pokemon, and was brought right through the bounds of time and space, all in an effort to save this world. So Simon was brought here to save the world? By some ancient Pokemon. It was all planned by them ancient Pokemon that had seen what the future held. But we managed to find out that there would be a human brought here to this world. And a human could help Pokemon turn to stone, return to normal with luminous water. That'd be a real problem for us if that started happening. So we decided to strike first, before any pesky human could break that barrier, and when we headed out with a plan to put Simon there to an end. You remember that spot, there by the waterfall? Never wondered why you were there? That's where we fought you. And during that battle, Simon, you lost all your memories thanks to a real fine psychic hit. As soon as I heard that from the beheeyem there, I knew just what to do. The plan just popped into my head. Sure, the luminous water was a real pain, but if we could absorb its power, we could get even stronger than ever. All I had to do was guarantee that the barrier would be broken while I was there. And that's why I needed Simon, not as an enemy, but as an ally. And that's why I started that fool's masquerade. Whoa. What's the deal all of a sudden? First I had them beheeyem attack you, so Simon would fear him as enemies. Then all I had to do was appear on the scene. Whoa, what in the world? While we ran from the villains together, Simon naturally came to trust me. You see that there lake? That there little village on the shore is where I live, Serene Village. And all I had to do was get Simon to come back to Serene Village with me. Everything went swimmingly. Sure, I didn't succeed in getting you all up Revelation Mountain on my first try, but in the end I got Simon there to break the barrier in the spring, alright? I was able to dry up all the luminous water and take its power for my own. And that's why. It was all just to get the luminous water. Yeah, and I sure do thank you for your help with that, fool. But I'm afraid you've done all you can for me, and now you're nothing but loose ends. Especially Simon there. You were brought here to save this world, after all. So you're about the biggest problem there could be to have still running around. It might be this room looks like any regular old room to you, but that's where you'd be wrong. Any Pokemon that gets turned to this stone right here in this special room gets dropped straight down into the deepest pit at the bottom of the Voidlands. The deepest part of the Voidlands? You know what I'm talking about at least, don't you, beheeyem? You well know how frightening that place is. Once you're down there in the pits of the Voidlands, you ain't never coming back up. Not even you, Simon. Finally get it, don't you? Why I tricked you all into coming here? Your friends? Well, ain't that precious. Who do you think it was that helped us get y'all down here and trapped you? Who do you think was the mastermind behind all our plans? Looks like you're in luck, 'cause here comes one of your friends right now. Esper? Kate, Simon, hello. The fact is that when I was hiding, I saw you and Simon being turned to stone. I was discovered by Mr. Nusley and forced to help him. He told me if I didn't want to be turned to stone myself, that I had to help him. I certainly don't want to be sent to the Voidlands, so that's why. I went enjoying sight with Mr. Nusley. Sorry about that. That can't be. Esper has been helping us all keep in touch ever since then, you see. While pretending to be helping Ampharos, and then with the same naturally. Thanks to that, we know every move those fools make. It's given us a real upper hand in this fight. Hey you traitor. If you want to come back over to our side right about now, I'll let you little slip here pass. How about it? You think you can take Simon and the other ones? I thought I wanted to save the world, but even more than that, I don't want to go there. Not the Voidlands. I can't raise it up too afraid. Would you look at that? There's your friendship, boy. Yeah, the friends you thought you could trust, and even the ones you're not too sure about. They're all the same in the end. Having faith that someone else might rightly give you the courage to keep on fighting. But how about now when you ain't got nobody left to believe in? There ain't nothing left for you in this world. So you be good little pawns. And let me turn your back of the stone. That's quite far enough. Who in the world? It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh wait, no it's not. Ampharos at your service. Now, Celebi. Woo! We did it, it actually worked. Phew, that was close though. Ampharos Jirachi, why are you here? Wait, where are we even? Assassin Island to the south. What matters most is that we are far from the prehistoric ruins, so rest easy. Sorry, who are you? This is Celebi. He has been a friend of mine for many years. He has been helping me with investigating the current turn of events. Celebi? Wait, isn't that... Huh? That's right! Simon! Do you remember back when we went to the Air Continent? Time Travel Lake is in the middle of that forest, and the mythical Pokemon Celebi. That's why everybody's all in the lather over the rumors again. I'm wondering if it might have come for Celebi next. I will leave this place. If Celebi is not here, then my presence serves no purpose. That's why I remember that name. Celebi is the Pokemon that Entei was looking for back then. But he was not there. I was probably still traveling through time just then. Traveling through time? Celebi is a time travel Pokemon after all. He has the ability to move through time to visit either the past or the future. Just like the ancient writing we found around the sealed spring, the truth behind the events now unfolding around us seems to be rooted in the past. Oh yeah, we actually learned a whole lot more after we turned to stone there. About the Tree of Life and Dark Matter and all that stuff. And that should save us some time. I was asked to look into all of this by Entei quite some time ago, in fact. He wanted me to investigate the Pokemon being turned to stone. Yes, Entei may be rather frightening, and he surely does tend to rub you the wrong way. But he was serious about this. He thought this world was in real danger. He wasn't wrong, things are looking pretty bad right now. You do know that the Tree of Life is withering because of Dark Matter. Yeah. And do you know that what will help if the Tree of Life dies? The spinning of our planet will begin to slow, causing us to slowly be drawn toward the sun. Quite so. Eventually our world will be swallowed up by the sun. To be perfectly blunt, this planet is already being pulled closer to the sun. That is why it has been so hot lately. Interesting. Clearly we must do something, but before we rush into the battle, We need more information. That is why we asked Celebi to investigate the events of the past. While Jirachi and myself looked into what was happening in the present world. Then we had Esper compile all of the information that we were sending her. But Esper has been working for Nursery for all this time. He threatened her. Did you really believe that? I suppose I could have just let Nuzleaf turn me to stone when he threatened to do so. But that would have been very interesting. So I pretended to fear him and subscribed to his side's belief. That allowed me to pass along information about Nuzleaf, about Ampharos to Nuzleaf, while also keeping Ampharos abreast of what Nuzleaf was doing. I suppose I'm what you might call a double agent. At any rate, threats don't work on me. Esper, you're frightening sometimes. Don't you recall when we caught beheeyem? In fact, I did reach Ampharos at that time. I told him that you and Simon had returned from being turned to stone, and I filled him in about beheeyem. And Ampharos said that I was to pretend that I hadn't been able to reach him. So that was why I acted the way I did. So you just let us walk into that trap? Sorry about that. I couldn't have imagined that things were. Thanks to what Nuzleaf said there. In the deepest part of the prehistoric ruins, we've been able to connect some very crucial dots. It's time that we had a little talk. You need to know what Jirachi and I learned and what Celebi saw in the past. Okay, are we able to end off the episode, please? Because this is like 30 minutes long now. Well, nearly 30 minutes. Dark matter. Let me start off by telling you about dark matter. The truth is this: dark matter is just one big bundle of hate, unhappiness and pain. It comes from all the Pokemon in the world. Yes, every time you feel annoyed with someone, every time you feel jealous of someone, every negative feeling that any of us have, all come together and grow, and they form what is now attacking the tree of life. You said negative feelings, but doesn't everyone feel that way sometimes? If that's what creates dark matter, then it is impossible to ever get rid of it. That's right, in the ancient past, it was stopped by the alignment of the stars, so the worst danger was averted, but dark matter was never defeated. Dark matter will never go away. We still don't have an answer to that, but we still have to do something or our world is finished. That's why we've been trying to find some breakthrough by examining the past. Why don't I tell you what I found out? Long ago, as is happening now, this planet did begin to be pulled too close to the sun. The Pokemon living in that ancient time tried to fight against dark matter, but it wasn't just them alone. There was a single human who battled alongside them. Now this is only my own theory, but if I had to say, I'd guess that human was you, Simon. Of course, we can't confirm the theory due to Simon's memory loss, and whether or not it really was Simon. The fact remains that this human continued to fight on until the stars could do their work. This one human was able to stop dark matter in its tracks, if only for a time. But dark matter rises time and again with the movement of the planets. The day will come when it rises yet again, perhaps knowing that and wanting to help those who would fight in the future. The Pokemon of the ancient age prepared certain countermeasures. Measures such as the sealed spring and the scarves you two wear now. I mean, sure, they do seem to have some kind of strange power. That's because those scars were made by an ancient Pokemon known as Mew. They were made using materials from the Tree of Life itself. Through countless generations, those scars were passed down from hand to hand until they ended up with you, Kate. But why should I have something so important? That's exactly what I'd like to know. As soon as I brought up the question of the ancient scars with Ampharos here, he told me to look at the scars that you and Simon wore around your necks. And they do look identical to the scars that I saw in the ancient past. couldn't believe it, to be honest. Well, perhaps has always said that I had these scars on me when he found me. He said I was wrapped up in them. But how did that come to be? I suppose thinking about it isn't going to help us any right now. You said that the ancient Pokemon was called Mew, the one who made this scar from the Tree of Life. That's right. Mew was something of a leader back when Pokemon first battled Dark Matter. Simon, do you remember what Nosleaf said when we were in the prehistoric ruins? Simon here, well, Simon was someone doing this nature Pokemon. Nosleaf said that he was called Simon here from the human world, was the spirit of an ancient Pokemon. Might that not be referring to Mew? It is just a theory, of course, but we believe that you did fight Dark Matter once before in the past, Simon. So your experience and knowledge of that battle would be necessary in the future, and that is why Mew, or at least his spirit, called you back from the human world to help us once more. Then you lost your memory when fighting against the beheeyem. Simon, if you can remember anything at all, no matter how small, even if your memories are lost, there is one thing we can say for certain. The scars worn by Kate and you were made to battle Dark Matter, so those scars must serve somehow as keys to defeating Dark Matter. And, Kate, if I'm not mistaken, this battle will be yours to fight. Mine? Why me? Come, lads, it's time we got moving. If we let things go on as they are, Dark Matter will leave and take the Tree of Life with it, abandoning our planet to be consumed by the blazing sun. Do we even know what the Tree of Life is? On this island, ahead of us lies Primeval Forest, and within it the Tree of Life. Fire Island, where we all went together once, is also quite near. It has taken us a great deal of work to find this place, but we are finally here. It's time, Simon, Kate. Yes. Okay, so finally, after all that information, my God. Jesus. Right.